What's happening? Good morning. Good morning, Facebook. Hope you guys are having a good day. We're all here at Michigan Mud Jam, just getting around for the day. 9 o'clock. If I look a little fuzzy from last night, we had a good night last night. Stayed up too late, but got up this morning. I got between 8 and 11 for business today, and then I'm gonna hang out with the guys, have a good time. I'm gonna show you some of the trucks as we get on here. I don't even know if I can switch this camera around, but we're out at Michigan Mud Jam. We got here yesterday. I don't know whose truck this is. Somebody's truck. Nice truck, sharp truck. Rob's truck's here. Mr. Andy's truck. I'm trying to do this video early in the morning because the later in the day it gets, the crazier this place gets. Mr. Craig's truck. It's a beastly truck. I'll give him that. Adam's truck. It's a nice truck. Nice setup. This is just our little spot. I think Chris and John got their trucks over there. I'm using this truck for a tire setup so I can do this video. But I wanted to do a quick video for you guys because something that helped me get to success is really important. I've been getting a lot of messages lately, like, how have you done it? Where have you come from? A buddy of mine from Mesic reached out to me yesterday and just was like, man, you come from Mesic hanging out with this group of people, and now you've gone on to do a lot of big things. And I want a couple parts of that is, one, where we're at today is 7 years of accumulation, right? 7 years of building, 7 years of working hard, grinding, goal setting, and in 7 years we've been able to get to the point where we are now, where we have multiple companies, where we have an amazing team, where we're able to have the truck and the Lamborghini and all this stuff. And I only tell you that because people are like, man, great for you. It's crazy to see how far you came. It is crazy to see how far we've came, and I'm very proud of that. But it all starts with taking that first step, right? It all starts with taking action. And again, this is 7 years of action every day. And I've missed days in between, right? But action every single day, moving forward, doing more, and trying to grow. And that action has led us to right now. That action has led us to us being able to do all this. I'm going to, real quick, make an adjustment on here. So I just wanted to hit with this. One thing that's been really important to me, and one thing that's helped me tremendously as I've grown, is building a team. And I think that's extremely important to talk about. The other day I said I have 6 core members that push towards my goals. That's actually not true. I have something more like 13 core members that help me push every day towards what I'm doing, towards my goals. I have someone that helps me with writing, right? So if any of you guys went to school with me, you might remember that I couldn't read real good, and I'm not the best writer. So I have someone that helps me in writing. I have another person that helps me in my videography, so I don't have to do these live videos on my phone, but actually we'll do videos together. We have an IT person. I have a customer service rep and a compliance rep. I tell you this because none of this is possible without my team. Once you get good people around you, you have to keep good people around you. And if someone comes in and they're a shit person, if someone comes in and they're not part of your team and they're not bringing you value, you need to get them out as quickly as they came in. There's a lot of fake people out there. There's a lot of bullshitters out there. And so when you do find those genuine good people, you have to keep them with you. Jessica's my assistant. Jessica does an amazing job for me and takes care of a lot of things that she did not sign up for in her job interview. Jamie Hinckley's another important person to me. All these people work with me on levels to help get me elevated, to help us grow as a team. And I could not do this without them. And so I was asked the other day, if I had $50,000 left in the bank, what would I do with that 50 to ensure that I would continue to have success? That's a great question. What I would do is, if I only had 50 grand left in the bank, or let me slow it down. If I only had 5 grand left in the bank, right? And I was moving forward and I was pushing, I would hire people to help me push. I would make payroll. I would do all these things to keep me moving forward, because if I don't stay moving forward, guys, and I don't if I don't have people around me to help push, then I will go backwards. When I employ people and I bring people onto my team, it's because they specialize in an area that I don't know, right? Ray Dalio says, and he's one of the very, very rich person that founded a hedge fund, but he said, I haven't made all my money by knowing everything, right? I've made all my money by surrounding myself with people that know what I don't know. That's extremely important. So that's what I do, is I surround myself with people that know more than I do. So in return, I can use them to grow. I can use them to leverage up. I can use them to continue to move forward. And as I have success, my team then will have success with me. And that's extremely important. Every time we grow, every time we're building, my team organically grows with us. If I'm making $1 million a year or $3 million a year, my team needs to be making, each member needs to be making 100 or 200 or 300,000 a year. So as you grow, make sure your team grows with you. But if you, and what some of you guys might say, Ryan, that's great. You know, you own a bunch of companies. Of course, your team's helpful. What I want to do is, as I'm growing my team, or excuse me, as I have my team, they're buying hours from me. They're like, when I have 7 people working 10-hour days, I gain 70 hours in a day, right? I don't have just 24 hours in a day. I have 120 hours in the day with the right amount of people. And so we can achieve a lot of things. And if I lose those people, I don't have those people, then I start going backwards. And so if I only had $5 grand or 50 grand in the bank, depending on what size your company is, and I was going through a really hard time, I would dig down and I would continue to pay my people. I would not cut back. I would not lay off, because if I cut back, then I'm losing time, right? And that's what we're trying to do here, is we're trying to buy time. We're trying to create time. And that's how we continue to grow and grow and grow. Like, I couldn't work at the rescue and feed all the animals and do customer service stuff and turn in applications and do compliance stuff and all these things, scheduling for SNR, if it was just me. It would be unbelievable. So I'm working with massively successful people now, and I was talking to one of them the other day, and they're like, Ryan, how are you moving so fast? Like, what are you doing that I'm not doing? Like, I'm successful, I'm here, I'm making big moves. How are you moving so much faster than me? It's because of the team that I have around myself. We're out here at Michigan Mud Jam right now, guys. I'll show you a couple more trucks before I get off. I try to do this live early in the morning because this place gets a little crazy. And so you never know what to expect on a live video, but we should be good early in the morning. But I just say it's my team, guys. It's my team, and I have people surrounded around me that help me just propel on a massive level. And so when people say they have drive, and people say they're working, and people say they're doing more, imagine 10xing your daily life times 15 or 20, because those are the people that's around me. That's what propels you to do more. So as you grow, treat your people right. Don't get greedy. A lot of people hold that money. They make money and they hold it tight, right? And then the other thing is that if you guys are not, say you're like, that's great, Ryan, you have a team, you have customer service reps, you have an assistant, but I don't have none of that. Well, then let me break it down even a little bit further for you. If you are successful at a company, then you don't need typically people around you, but that company's structured so you have people, right? You might have an assistant or an HR department, or you might have people under you, you might be a foreman, and it's the same thing, just in life. So if you guys are you saying, like, that's great, just think I'm a company, right? I'm personally a company, so I'm building out my company. You need to become a company, right? If you're on here and you're like, man, I really need to do something, you are a company. What do you want to do? Do you want to get into lawn care? Do you want to do snow plowing? You want to buy a bounce house company? I got one for you. A tent rental company? I'm joking with you. But as you need to get clear on what you want to do, what you want to be putting forth, what you want to be known for. And if you want to detail cars or build an automotive shop, Lorenzo, I talk about Lorenzo a lot, but he has next level performance. He's in a spot where he's built and he's doing great. And I told you, I was like, hey man, you got to find someone you got to get someone else on your team, because you're capped. You can't go no higher because you only have so many hours in a day. So hire an assistant. So he has himself an assistant. An assistant's now busy, very busy. I'm like, great, Lorenzo, now your assistant's busy. Now who's next, right? Who are you bringing in next? You need another person to come in and work with you in labor. And so I tell you guys this because if you don't know what you want to do and you're like, man, I work, I got a good thing going, find your why, right? Find your why. What do you want to do? What do you love to do? Do you love working on mud trucks? Build a company doing that. And I'll help you guys. Be More Mentoring right now is offering we have 5 mentorships available. Be More, baby. But we have 5 mentorships available. We're going to help coach your team for free, no cost at all. So just reach out to us, and me and my team, my team of 20 will corral around you. We'll help build your business up. We'll help design your websites. We'll help do a lot of stuff. We're going to do that for free for 5 people. And then after that, we do charge. So guys, I'm out here in Michigan Mud Jam. I hope you guys get a little bit of value out of this. I'm going to try to switch this around again. Sorry if my face gets all big. So here's another nice thing about companies, guys. So these tents out here at Michigan Mud Jam, this is SNR tent rental and bounce house rental. We're able to sponsor this and bring our tents out. So we got our Cicchelli Second Chance Rescue logo all over the place. But big event, guys. Awesome event. Again, Adam's truck, nice truck. Craig's truck, old Craig. He's got a nice truck, I'll give him that. But guys, I hope you have a great day. I hope I can bring you a little bit of value this morning. Remember that as you grow and as you get a team, treat your team well. Don't let them go, because after they leave, you go backwards, right? Happy Hookers over there, that blue truck, that truck is a monster. You guys have a great day. God bless. 10X, do work, never stop, right? All goes to zero at midnight.